Hello lovelies, it's Lex and I have another speed build for you here today. So a really odd thing happened when I was doing this build, and I was kind of happy that I was actually recording because I wasn't planning on doing it. This is just a little like single dad family that I was going to be doing a little bit of just play with for myself. So you can notice that like when I'm building here on this like front portion of what's going to be the house, the roof is not showing up. I've had this happen before, but I never really knew why it was happening. And usually if that would happen, I would just bulldoze the lot and start over. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it and see if it affects the build at all, because it's not a big deal. If it does, I'll just bulldoze it and make another house, because I was just doing a little starter and they don't take me a super long time to do. So it ended up that I was able to finish the build and it was fine. But whenever I put the house up on a foundation, that front room did not become part of the raised portion of the house. So that one was still on ground level while the rest of the house was up on foundation. So essentially it created a sunken room. I used to make houses like that all the time in Sims 3 because it was really easy to do them. It was really simple to do sunken living rooms and that kind of stuff, because they basically had a platform that you could use while building instead of having to try to get it to work while you were doing stuff with the foundations, and it was way easier than the way that it is now. So essentially I accidentally made a house with a sunken living room and sunken kitchen. Now, bad part, the house is tiny, so it looks really goofy. I don't have this house up on the gallery because I was like, no, I'm not gonna put this up there because people will be all weird about it, and I'm not even I'm not really happy with how the house looks. I mean, first off, it's a really crappy starter, so it doesn't really have anything interesting in it at all. But it's just weird. I don't know, like it just looks really odd. I don't really like how it looks, I think, because it's so small, because I was just making a starter. Like I wasn't trying to do like a really extravagant looking build. So it ends up just looking really awkward and I don't like it. Because another thing that happened was I couldn't place furniture really like up against the wall because it said that the foundation was in the way. Now I was building with move objects turned off, so that very well could have had something to do with it. I'm not sure if I had move objects turned on, if I could have placed furniture exactly anywhere that I wanted. But with it turned off, you couldn't really place stuff exactly where you wanted up against the wall. It was really like the countertops. It wouldn't let me put them exactly where I wanted. And any of the stuff that's up against the wall anyway, the foundation clips through it. Like it looks really weird. And then the windows are up way too high compared to like what your Sims would actually be seeing in their house. Like the windows are almost at ceiling to them because they're down, 2 more feet, 3 more feet squares Sims wise than they normally are. But here I play tested it. They were able to go up and down those flights of stairs, which I was worried that they weren't even going to be able to go down into that sunken portion, and that's why it wasn't working. I haven't really ever tried to do one of these on purpose, like I said, so there may be a way to do this so that it's easy and that it doesn't have to be some like weird glitch thing that happens, because I'm sure this has something to do with me deleting a wall and just like not redoing the building like I should have. But if you guys are interested in this starter house, let me know and I will put it up on the gallery. Otherwise I'm not going to. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this really odd speed build. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. As always, please feel free to leave me suggestions in the comments below for any builds you'd like to see, questions you have about building. Like I said again, if you want to see this house up on the gallery, just let me know and I will see everybody in the next video.